All right, eighth grade, we are ready for lesson 2, which also happens to be the mid-unit assessment. I know we got here really fast, but it's okay. So today you're going to read a new portion of the text, the Omnivore's Dilemma. We have another language dive, and then you're going to take the mid-unit assessment where you will analyze language. Okay. First, we have a entrance ticket. Entrance ticket for today is on page 152. This is a self-reflection entrance ticket. It asks for an area of improvement and then an area that you feel is a strength for yourself. So I'm going to ask that you pause the video and we take some quiet time and we reflect on this, answering these questions, and then come back to me when you are ready to move forward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to read section 9. Today's section is pages 44 through 46, beginning with nitrogen pollution and ending with rich field, poor farmers. Again, I want you guys to look for any vocabulary that stands out to you. Particularly, there are 4 words that I want your teacher to highlight for you: sheepishly, filter, algae, and smothering. So go ahead and read this section now and then come back to me when you're ready to move forward. Okay, guys. So if you have not already done so, I want for you guys to write the gist for this section. In one sentence, tell me what this section was mostly about. Add this to your notebook. Please go ahead and share out with a partner, a think partner, or turn and talk, and then come back to me when you're ready to move forward. All right, guys. So now that you've done that, let's go ahead and let's do one little turn and talk here. So turn to the bottom of page 44, reread this sentence, and then I want you guys with your think partner to answer the question of, why do you think Poland uses the word sheepishly to describe Naylor instead of a word with a different connotation like meekly? So go ahead and have some conversation about that now and come back to me when you're ready to move forward. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to jump into the language dive for today. So we are going to explore how words with similar meanings have different connotations and how the relationships among words can be used to better understand the meaning of a sentence. So go ahead and get your language dive page 45 note catcher out and in front of you. This is going to be found on page 153 for you guys, okay? All right, so we are looking, well, the first thing that we have to do before we get started, well, let's go ahead and look at the sentence first. So this is our sentence that we're focusing on today for our language dive. The nitrogen runoff has created a hypoxic or dead zone in the Gulf that is as big as the state of New Jersey and still growing. The first thing says, use a dictionary to find a simpler synonym for the word synthetic and complete the sentence frame with that word. So look up synthetic. We want to find a simpler term that means the same thing. So go ahead and pause the video and begin to work through that part now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've got a sketch for the next one. Sketch a dead zone in the Gulf of New Mexico that is as big as the state of New Jersey. Once you're finished, I want you guys to share that with someone close to you and then come back to me and we'll move forward to the next part. I wanted to give you guys a kind of visual, okay? So here's New Jersey, and we've got a dead zone out here somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico that is as big as this state, okay? So I just wanted you guys to have a visual of that. All right. You're going to use this sentence frame to talk about GMOs in your own words with your partner. Add a phrase after the dash that conveys important information about the impact of extending the shelf life of food. What's important to note about following that dash is it's got to really be bold and stand out. You're putting emphasis on that part of the sentence for a reason. So the first part of your sentence reads, researchers have discovered that GMOs are helpful in extending the life of food. You're going to add that adjective phrase. Again, Use this sentence as your model and do something similar here. Go ahead and begin working on that. When you're finished, share with a partner, share out as a class, and then come back to me and we'll move forward. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 2 new words here. I just want your teacher to pause the video and briefly talk about these with you. Okay, guys, we are ready now to go into our mid-unit assessment. So you may have these things pulled up in front of you. Your teacher can probably access those and have them pulled up. I want to remind you that you want to persevere through this. So even when things feel a little bit hard, I want you to keep going and draw on all the information that you have learned so far. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. You guys go ahead and begin your mid-unit 3 assessment. Good luck, and I'll see you guys very soon.